structures. Welcome back to my channel. For the ones that are new, welcome to Pisces Dimension. Like, share, and subscribe so all you friends can find out what's good. Pisces, you have the Emperor, and it's talking about respect, leadership, stability, structure, rules, and power, authority, father figure, protection, control, discipline, focus, and practicality. The number 4 is standing for organizational skills, reliability, and the ability to work hard. Pisces. Piscean. Behind the Emperor's card, you had the Sun. And on the bottom of the deck, you have the Queen of Wands. Pisces. Let's just put this over here. And let's put these other cards over there. Piscean, this read is for Lionsgate Portal 2026. Why this Lionsgate portal is so important this year, Pisces? If you were in the, I'm not sure if it was monthly or this week's read, Pisces, August 3rd to the August 8th read, Pisces. If I said if I say the number of the dates incorrectly, I apologize, Pisces. But we've been talking about Lionsgate portal and Piscean in this Lionsgate portal this year. Okay, it's you've been doing your manifesting work. Pisces, I'm not saying you don't need the Lionsgate. I'm saying you've been doing manifestations, Pisces, prior to Lionsgate portal. So with the Emperor, with the Sun, and the Queen of Wands, Pisces, it's an accentuation, Pisces, of a strong self. Okay, you've been manifesting this strong self for a while, but in this Lionsgate portal, Pisces, it's gonna be a day that, not only a day, because the Lionsgate is it's from July 28th until August 12th, but the intensity of the Lionsgate portal is in August 8th, Pisces. The month 8, the day 8. Now, this year, 2026, if you add 2 to the 6 equals 8, Pisces. If you add 20, if you add the 2s from the 20, from 2026 to the 26 to 6 equals 10, Pisces. You get a 10. You get a fucking 10. This alignment is not gonna happen until a very long time, Pisces. I mean, so long time that me and you are gonna be reincarnated in something else, Pisces, in someone else, Piscean. So in this Lionsgate, Pisces, Lionsgate portal, you're gonna feel a sense of stability, Pisces, that you didn't think you have. This Piscean that I'm talking about is still on some shape or form of survival mode, some shape or form of disbelief, Pisces, that you might not be able to get to that finish line that you've been seeking for, Pisces. But you are almost there. Piscean. This day is gonna be this season is gonna be such a positive season, Pisces, because it's like in a way you're gonna realize that you have cracked the code of manifestation, Pisces. And if you have doubts of it, and you are in this reading right now, or whenever you get to this reading, Pisces and cross watchers, because this is not only for Piscean, but other signs come over here. Andres, what is up with you? Let's go. Bye bye. Choose one. Bye, Andre. Have a nice life, Andre. Anywho. Let me see. Yep. It's resolved. Hi, my loves. Thank you for being here. So, Piscean, let's get back to here, okay? This day, like I said, you're gonna realize in this Lionsgate portal that you have cracked the code, your own code of manifestation. Let me get to that, Pisces. Everybody have a distinguished, a special, unique relationship with the universe. Not only with the universe, we are spirit guides, we are ancestors, with the Holy Spirit, Pisces. We all have a different connection, different relationship, Pisces, spiritual relationship, Pisces, with whatever higher power that you use, Pisces, deities, whatever, Pisces. When I tell you you crack the code of manifestation, Pisces, it's your own code from your own frequency, from your own energy, Pisces. Same thing with biochemical individuality. Same thing with spiritual individuality, Pisces. If you don't know what biochemical individuality means, Google it, Pisces. Anyways, Piscean. This is the card on the bottom of the deck. Okay? It talks about courage, confidence, independence, focus, zest of life, determination, and joy, Pisces. That determination on Lionsgate portal, Pisces. When I tell you, you motherfucking crack the code, your code for manifestation, I am not kidding you. I am not kidding you, Pisces. And that stability, that structure, Pisces, the authority that you have in the spiritual world. If you didn't know, now you know. And if you didn't know, you're going to find out, Pisces, in Lionsgate Portal 2026, Pisces. And this is for Lionsgate Portal 2026. How you all doing? I hope everybody is doing well. I hope everybody is having a nice day. Have an awesome Lionsgate Portal Season 2026, Pisces. I took some notes and I'm gonna get into I'm sorry, Pisces. I'm gonna get into a little bit of what the Lionsgate is all about. I think my son took my hash browns. Anyways, Pisces. Lionsgate Portal is an annual spiritual event from July 28th until August 12th. But the peaking, the most powerful intense day from the Lionsgate portal. It's in August 8th. Okay. Now, the cosmic alignment occurs when the sun in Leo is aligned with Sirius, the brightest star in the sky, Pisces. So, stop messaging me right now. So, Pisces, the number 8 represents infinity, personal power, and endless flow of energy. Do you realize right now why the Lionsgate portal is so important, Pisces? It's so important when it comes to manifestation galore, Pisces. Let me repeat that again. The number 8, it stands for infinity, personal power, and endless flow of energy, Pisces. So how people observe Lionsgate portal? So number 1, what it is good for. Manifestation focus, Pisces. And how you acquire that is setting strong intentions and visualizing your goals. I was in a workshop, Pisces. I'm not gonna a few days ago. I'm not gonna tell you what for, but the host, was doing this exercise, and I mean, she's so energetic. I mean, I loved it. I really loved the workshop for the simple. It was 2.5 hours on a Zoom call, Pisces, but it was, her energy and the way that she was putting everything on the table, Pisces, it was great. But one of the things that she had us doing is visualize your life a year from now. How you wanna be in life a year from now. And she was talking about visualize the car that you wanna be driving, the house you wanna be living, the vacations you wanna take, and so and so and so, Pisces. With manifestation, Pisces, setting strong intentions and visualizing your goals, Pisces. You gotta feel it, smell it. That is already there. That is already happening, Pisces. The number 2nd way on how to observe Lionsgate portal is releasing negativity. Okay? Letting go old fears, doubts, and limiting beliefs. No more, I cannot do that because I have kids. I cannot do that because I'm overweight. I cannot do that because of this. I cannot do that because of that, and da 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 and da 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 and da da da. Pisces, that limiting beliefs, the doubts, the old fears, got to go, Pisces. And last but not least, rituals, okay? And it will be meditating or writing down. Are you listening? Writing down wishes and specific wishes during this peak. Pisces, from July 28th until August 12th, this Lionsgate portal is gonna be affected, but its peak day is gonna be on the 8th, Pisces. So we are going to do the reading, and after we do the reading, I have a few manifestations that I seen. This was a video that I saw before recording the weekly for this week. read, and I actually gave you these manifestations on that read. What is I gave you those manifestations in that read, Pisces, but this is the official Lionsgate portal reading for Piscean. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do it for um, Nelly, Sarah, and more. I'm thinking about it. If I don't, it's fine. Um, I don't try to bite more than what I can chew. I tell you that much. But I will sometime will have time to show some love to that channel because that was the first channel that made me a tarot reader. I just don't have time to do all signs, you know. I do Pisces because I'm a Piscean, and most of the viewers and also um, personal reads were Piscean. Huh. Piscean, I have your cards. Let me take some coffee. Pisces. Your first card is the Ace of Wands. I usually, just read you what it is, what type of card is, and then I put it down. But this deserves the read. Okay. The Ace of Wands is standing for new projects, inspiration, urge to create, willpower, desire, power, potential, beginnings, new opportunities, and growth, Pisces. Doesn't that sound like manifestation, Pisces? On Lions Gate Portal, manifestation reading, Pisces. I kid you not. The number one is standing for pioneering, leading, alpha dominance, ambitious, and originality. Then you have the High Priestess. You have the 10. Oh, the 10 of Swords. The King of Pentacles. The Strength card. And last but not least, the 5 of Wands in reverse. And I'm loving this card in reverse on this red, Pisces. What is this telling me? Piscean. You're gonna be doing manifestation galore that day, Pisces. But this is not as an amateur, Pisces. You're gonna be doing it like a pro. Because your intuition this day is gonna be on fire, and you're gonna be able to discern some things. I mean, I told you, you cracked the fucking code of manifestation, Pisces. You're on fucking code. There is gonna be a painful ending. You're gonna let something go. It's like you yanking it out of your soul, out of your spirit, out of your heart, Pisces. But it's something that it doesn't serve you for your highest good. Maybe you carry a sense of guilt for something, Pisces, that at the end of the day, it wasn't your fault. At the end of the day, you can only control yourself. You cannot control other people and other actions, So stop blaming yourself for whatever the case may be. You will, by the way. Pisces, the King of Pentacles represents wealth, business, leadership, security, discipline, abundance, prosperity, and generosity. The Strength card, okay? Courage, passion, subtle power, persuasion, influence, inner strength, focus, and compassion, Pisces. The number 8, what is standing for? Power, strength, and control on Lion's Gate portal, Pisces. I kid you not, the cards don't lie. Pisces. This right here, it says avoiding conflict, respecting differences, agreeing to disagree, and diversity. Pisces, the things that you're gonna manifest, okay, some of them are not gonna make sense. Some of them are not gonna make sense. But they're gonna make sense to you at the time that they manifest, Pisces. Because you are gonna put a request to the universe and you will get it. But you might get it in a total different way that you will never thought about it. You expecting to get it in a certain way, but you're gonna get it in a different way. And you will be like, wow, I would have never imagined this. And I think it's gonna exceed your highest expectations, and whatever the case may be, Pisces. Let's continue. Piscean. Cause I gotta go. I work overnight tonight, but I gotta go food shopping, Pisces. I'm tired of eating out. I'm tired of takeout. I'm tired of DoorDash. I need to eat my food. I need to eat my food, Pisces. Anyways, Pisces, you have the Emperor again up in this bitch, right? Here is the Star, the Knight of Pentacles. Ooh, the Knight of Cups. You have the Death card, Pisces. The Hangman, the Ace of Swords. I'm liking this. I'm liking this here. The Ten of Wands. Page of Wands. And last but not least, the King of Wands. Hi, Pisces. Pisces, this Lionsgate portal is going to be full of surprises because you're going to be manifesting things, but it's like you are not even thinking that. I'm not saying that you're being pessimist, that, oh, I want this, but I don't think it's going to happen. No, it's not that, Pisces. It's going to happen like sooner than you thought. It's going to happen, like I said, in a way that you're not going to expect, and it's going to exceed your expectations, Pisces. So that's the surprise over here. Okay? Pisces is talking about love. Is also talking about when this love comes, you're gonna be like kind of a denial, because you probably when you asking for love, or you been or wanna manifest love, Pisces, you're thinking about somebody in a specific. Like I want Marlon. Let's say Marlon. Not that I know somebody named Marlon, but let's say Marlon. So Marlon doesn't happen, but it happens somebody taller than Marlon and more good looking than Marlon, with more money than Marlon. You're gonna be like, wow, you know? Something like that, Pisces. You're gonna surrender. You're gonna knock that Great Wall of China. Is it Great Wall of China or Great Wall of Tartaria? That's another rabbit hole, Pisces. So, Pisces, when your blessings start coming, you haters are gonna start talking more. I'm not saying they're not talking. They're gonna start talking more, Pisces. Oh, Piscean must be having a sugar daddy, a sugar mama. Oh, Piscean must be selling drugs, because how Piscean can get that brand new car if they only had that job? How is Piscean doing all this? Ooh. Pisces, for some reason, whatever the case may be that you're asking for, you can say goodbye to your 9 to 5, 3 to 11, 11 to 7 Pisces, whatever the case. You can hear the flock. That's confirmation, Pisces. I see nothing but abundance and all that hard work that you are accustomed to put is gonna be lifted on your shoulders. For others, you are releasing shitload of doubts, shitload of toxic energy. And I'm not saying you toxic, Pisces, but us Pisceans, we are a bigger sponge than SpongeBob. I kid you not, we absorb anything and everything, Pisces. That's why we need to protect our energy very, very much, Pisces. Okay, you're gonna release some doubts. You're gonna release some toxic energy that you probably absorbed from a parent or a sibling, or somebody that you care a lot. Sometimes some adult kids, Pisces. I'm not saying I absorb energy from my adult kids. I'm not saying that. I don't have that. I don't have that to say, Pisces. But some people do. Okay, Pisces. You're gonna explore a lot of options in this Lions Gate portal. Like I told you, you cracked a manifestation code for yourself, Pisces, because you know everybody's different, everybody's mindset is different, everybody's energy is different. So whatever works for you is not gonna work for everybody, Pisces. But whatever it is, Pisces, you crack the code, okay? You overcoming challenges, whatever challenges they are, Pisces. You overcoming these challenges. Um, you see the big picture. You are career focused. You you definitely working for generational wealth, Pisces. Whether you have a 9 to 5, 3 to 11, 11 to 7 Pisces, you have made a plan and you following that plan, Pisces. Like I said, things that you're gonna manifest, Pisces. It might have you, hi Kimberly, it might just have you quit your 9 to 5 or whatever you do, Pisces. I really, really, really like this reading, Pisces. I love it. You have love, you have career, you have quitting career, Pisces, because you're gonna be a rich guy, rich bitch, Pisces. I am so happy for you. The fact that you have you are going to crack your own code of manifestation, Pisces. And these manifestations, when they manifest, it's gonna exceed your expectations, Pisces. I don't know what else to tell you, but the manifestation that I have written right here for you, Pisces. So you can say this every day until August 12th. For the Lions Gate portal energy, after that you can continue saying it, Pisces. It doesn't matter. I'm just giving them to you for Lions Gate portal. Okay? You can repeat after me, okay? But make sure grab a pen and paper so you can write them down. If you cannot keep up with me right now, you can definitely rewind this read and then you can write them, okay? The first one, repeat after me, Pisces. Let's do this little exercise right now. Okay? Repeat after me. I live the life of my dreams. I get paid to exist. They throw me kisses, Pisces. My mind is worth millions. I'm always at the right place at the right time. Now, this one, you push your name. Example, my name is Nelimar Delgado Rivera, and only good things happen to me. And last but not least, the universe is rigged in my favor, and I am ready to receive its blessings. I hope you did this little exercise with me, Pisces, today. And I hope you write them down and you're ready to thrive and soar in this Lionsgate Portal 2026, Pisces. Now, this is all, folks. Thank you so much for stopping by. God bless you. Have an awesome, awesome, awesome day. Have an awesome, awesome, awesome week. Have an awesome, awesome, awesome Lionsgate Portal 2026, Pisces. Piscean, once again, this is a very special Lionsgate portal this year in 2026 for the simple fact that August is 8, right? So you have 8 for the day, and 26 to 6 equals 8, Pisces. 888. And if you add the 2 from the 20 with the 22 and 6, that is a 10, Pisces. It's a motherfucking 10. It cannot get any better than this, Pisces. So don't forget, Pisces, to get your manifestations ready. If you're not really good at meditating, write them down, Pisces, but write them down with faith that you know it's gonna happen. But you also have to put work on it, you know what I mean? Like, for example, I want to manifest a job. Okay, I'm gonna write down 8 times I want a job. I want a job. I'm getting a job. I'm getting a job. But if you don't do the job search, how they gonna call you for an interview? How you gonna get hired? You know, the universe is not gonna be like, call this person for a job. No, Pisces. You have to do your job search. You have to, you know, make your resume. You have to apply for these jobs so you can get hired. You see what I mean, Pisces? Lionsgate Portal 2026, Pisces. Let's go, Pisces. Let's go. Take care. God bless, Pisces. If nobody told you that you love, you best believe your girl loves you, Pisces. I could be in bed right now resting because my knee is hurting. Oh, there is enough tarot readers to do Lionsgate Portal, but no. I'm here, Pisces, because this is very important, Pisces, and you cannot miss this chance, this mega Lionsgate Portal opportunity this year, Pisces, that is not gonna come back until all the numbers match 888. When is that gonna happen? In year 2020 what? Pisces. Take care. God bless. Happy Manifestation Day. Happy Lionsgate Portal Day, Pisces. See you next time. Bye. I'm over here posting.